Hey, what's up, y'all? So my name is Roxanne. Y'all don't know me. Um, so, like the title says, is this is the story of the worst day of my life. So I've told y'all the best day, the most memorable day, um, and most of the times were either when I was in high school. And so if any of y'all are watching, any of the high school people from John F. Kennedy, hey, what's up? I've been crying because I'm trying to get over this day. This is the worst day in my whole life. The day that I lost my son to CPS, and which everybody thinks it's completely wrong. And I want to get my story out there because I want everybody to know how it is and what I went through. And if y'all are going through CPS or anything, I want y'all to know the whereabouts and the turnarounds, the hills and bumps or whatever the hell, and all the little tricks that they do. So, check this out, okay? And if y'all notice anything wrong with y'all babies, alright, and y'all want to go through this, document, okay? Documentation is really important. Incident reports are important, okay? Everything, alright? So let me tell you, first, my son was born February 22nd, 2010. His name, Uriel alias GARZA, or everybody calls him Uriel, alright? Now, why do I name him that? Was because, well, his name was come from my brother, my oldest brother, and he's a very intelligent guy. He is a real good guy. Love him. He's funny. So the reason why he named him this is because he was supposed to be the godfather, and I wanted him to be the godfather because he's a really intelligent guy, and I know he would have, advised him and do all kinds of things with him or whatever, Anyways, the reason why he was named Uriel was because the background to that name is the angel. Most of y'all don't know Uriel or Uriel, the angel. This angel had wings of healing, I believe, and he would wrap up the person in his healing wings, and of course everything you had or sickness or whatever would be healed. And he was just one of the closest thing to God. Now most of y'all don't know, or some of y'all Christians and Catholics, or some of y'all would not, y'all be saying, oh no, that's a bunch of bull. But my brother, he researches things like this. Excuse me. And well, he knows his stuff, or his shit. So he was born February 22nd. And one of the things that I noticed is that he was not latching on to my nipple. And as gross as it sounds, yes, he wasn't. Latching on means that his mouth wasn't getting onto the nipple, and he wasn't sucking onto it. And the thing is that nobody taught me how to hold his mouth like this and hold his chin. So when nipple goes in there, I'll go ahead and, do this with his mouth so he can start grabbing onto it and everything. Nobody told me that, okay? So I saw that he wasn't latching on. Then he wasn't latching on to the bottle. Now when he wasn't latching on, he wasn't even drinking in it. It took 30 minutes for him to drink. Now if any of you nurses or are nurses, y'all should know that if he takes 30 minutes, he's he's losing weight more than he's gaining. That's exactly what the what the breastfeeding nurse was telling me. Okay, so when I told her this, she took him to the PICU, which is the prenatal ICU, of course. And y'all should know it. I'm not gonna tell y'all. So anyways, she took him over there, and they made him go drink. They were having trouble also with the nipples. They tried all the different kinds of nipples. So since he couldn't drink it, they put the milk through his nose so that he can gain some more weight. And then later on he started drinking, and I don't know, it was just so weird. So anyways, it was about April. Now remember, February, March, April. 2 months, okay? 2 months. He was losing weight, and I noticed it. I was the first one. I asked my mother-in-law if he looks different. Does he look like he's losing weight? She said, yeah. So I took him to the hospital, thinking, well, it's an emergency. I need to take him. Little did I know that the nurses were to call the stupid cops and the CPS. And so anyways, so I was there anyways, and there's other people. Okay, I'm just gonna let you know right now. I'm sorry, I'm looking at this. I'm gonna look up the song. So there's 2 other people, and one of them was a guy. He was an older person, and he was coming from from a motorcycle accident. And of course he didn't have no helmet, so he was bleeding from here, and he had legs that some of them were bleeding too. So anyways, he was there with some other people, and then he also had, and then there on the left side would be a woman with a kid about 10 years old, and he was sick, and she was holding him. So let me hear this song. Okay, so this song was playing when I was holding my son. And check this out, this song, they're playing it while I was next to my son. And I guess they thought that I was crying because of the song. The song was sad. So anyways, they were picking on all of him, hands, arm right here on the front right here, okay? And when I say picking, I mean like needle. They put it on his leg, they put it on his foot. Last but not least, they put it on his head, okay? Try to stay with me, okay, guys? Because picture your 2-month-old, okay? Your 2-month-old baby laying there, crying and crying. Has a needle right here. Then he has a needle on his foot. Would you be able to pick him up? I don't know about that. Well, maybe you would, but I wouldn't. Now, I'm just letting you know straight up, I was scared. I was shocked. But the nurse tells me, go ahead and get next to him. You can go ahead and carry him. I'm like, all right. But I didn't go over there. I went next to his incubator where he was at. He was laying down. And he was, fussy and everything. But, they had the milk going in him. And this song was playing. Okay? This song was playing. And the stupid nurse thought I was like very sad or crying because this song was on. Seriously? I was crying because I was next to my son, looking at him the way he is. Okay, this damn phone's speaking forever. This is the song. Sorry, it's taking forever. Hurry up. Okay, my phone is messing up. I do not know why. I'm sorry. But the song is called Baby Mine. Yes, it's from the movie or cartoon. Dumbo. When he went over there to her deal to see her, and the song comes out because, well, she loves him. So, oh my God, the song's on, and of course she comes in, stupid nurse. Oh my God, the stupid nurse phone. She comes in and turns it off, thinking that I'm crying because the song's on. Oh my God, this phone. So anyways, sorry I can't play it. For some reason my phone's acting retarded. Well, if y'all know Dumbo, and if you've heard the song, you'll know why I was crying. I wasn't crying because of that, but I was holding my son sort of in my arms, so he was laying down, and I had my arms wrapped around him like this. Anyways, the nurse comes in, turns off. She's all like, "Oh, this is so sad music." I hate it. And that right there, I kind of figured that, something was going on. But, I didn't care. I was, with my son. Anyways, so all of a sudden I see a cop with the nurse. And then all of a sudden again, I see more people come in. So of course CPS and the police come in with the nurse and the nurse, and they thought that, so the reason why they reported me was because they thought that I served my son. And I said, no, it's just that, he's been gaining weight, then he loses weight, and then for some reason, he has this bad thing where he was crying and crying till his lips turned purple, and then he would stop crying, stop breathing for about 3 seconds, and then begin to cry again. That's the reason why I brought him. I brought him because it's an emergency, because he would stop crying, he would stop breathing for a while, and he would also not be eating. And I found that very concerning. Don't you? So, and on my behalf, on my defense, okay, we're low income, 1-bedroom apartment, okay? We have 3 older kids, alright? Besides my son. And, so anyways, on my behalf, on my defense, I never drank. We don't drink, actually, me and my husband don't drink. We don't smoke cigarettes or weed or anything else, alright? We never got arrested for anything, okay? And, all 3 of my kids, nothing wrong with them. Perfect health, alright? Just letting y'all know. My 3 older kids, nothing wrong with them. They didn't find anything wrong with him because they took him. They took them also. They took them, I'd say, well, we didn't have them for Easter. And then I didn't have them for Mother's Day, so it was a shitty Mother's Day. So when they came back, we gave them their baskets and everything else. But anyways, aside from that, we were very, we would always went with them, okay? We went with the CPS. We did everything the CPS did, okay? We did everything they told us to do. We went through psychological tests, okay? Counseling, couples counseling, individual counseling. We went through financing classes. We went to every single doctor appointment. What else? So anyways, they took our 3 kids, and we also let them inside the house take pictures of everything, okay? We had nothing to hide, so why in the world bother, right? So we didn't care. We didn't make no trouble for them. We let them in. They took pictures of everywhere. And anyways, the lady thought that I didn't have any food, but I had food. I had to open everywhere, and then I even showed her where the food was at. I showed her. I mean, she was asking me stupid questions like, how do you do the bottle? Hello, I had 3 kids. Well, they made me feel stupid, okay? CPS does not care about you. They care about them. So anyways, alright, and that an incident happened at the hospital when I had my baby, okay? And this is a true story. I had an incident report too. So, during an investigation, I'm at home, okay? The investigation was at the house. I never wear makeup at my house. Just letting y'all know that. And that's messed up. People or women think that they look prettier with the makeup. I'm sorry, I really don't care, makeup or without makeup. This is the way I look when I wake up, okay? And if I go out, I will put on makeup. So the investigator pointed down that I was depressed. Depressed. The reason why? Because I had no makeup. Seriously? I'm at home. Hello? And then she looks at a cut I had on my... Really? No, well, it was really right here. Okay? It's not here now, but it was a deep cut right here. Right here. Okay? Slights down here. The reason for that incident, okay, I'm going to tell you this backstory before anybody jumps into conclusions or whatever. I had a C-section for my son. My 4th C-section, mind you. Yes, 4th. I know people say, oh, well, I thought that 3 was, the borderline. Sorry. Right now, it's 2017. Do you know how many C-sections I've had? That's right. 6. Repeated C-sections. All right? 6. All right? Anyways, this was my 4th C-section with my son. All right? My cut was so fresh. I just recently had taken a bath. I sat down. I went to the restroom, and the toilet paper dispenser was down. The little freaking cover was down. So when I pulled down my pants, and as gross as I may sound, yes, I pulled down my pants and I sliced right here. Okay? I sliced it. So, anyways, I sliced it. It started bleeding. A whole bunch of blood. I made the incident report. A good thing I did too, because reports, documentation, papers, when it happened, where it happened, how it happened. People, these are important things to remember. Believe me, because CPS is going to find this out, and they will just void everything out, okay? I did not know this. And if you know this, I advise you, please, believe me, document everything, because I did not know this. If you document everything, everybody's going to find out the truth, okay? Have Witnesses. Witnesses is really good. Recording is really good. You can easily say no to these investigators if you do not have any kind of papers. I did not know that if you let them in, they have every right to everything. I did not know this. And why? Because this was my first time having this happen to my family. So, sorry. But, anyways, coming back to this slicing my arm. The reason why I bring this up is because the stupid investigator states this: I tried going suicide. Right here on my arm. Really? Really? I would understand my wrist, but look at that. Look at that. No. Hello? Come on. I would understand that. Or I would understand little dots or risks or cuts or something. But a freaking cut on my elbow? Come on. Anyways, so this is the truth. Yes. They thought I tried committing suicide on my freaking damn elbow. Anyway, then they thought I was, trying to shoot up. Really? I go to freaking plasma. It's a good thing I do. Hello. Anyways. Sorry. And yes, I donate plasma. The reason why is because we were in a bad situation. We needed money. Okay? Thank you. Alright. So, anyways, look, guys, seriously, in all seriousness, CPS thinks they know the shit. Alright? Know y'all stuff. Look behind the books. Know y'all's rights. Seriously, y'all have rights. I'm not kidding. I went through the psychological tests, okay? Tests. Yes. Written tests and all that bullshit. They thought I was depressed. They thought I blamed my husband because I did not go to American Idol. Really? Really? You just told me to write my dream. What the hell? I wrote my dream. I drew my dream. Okay, this is my dream. That I would go to American Idol, America's Got Talent, whatever it was, okay, back in the day. Alright, before there was America's Got Talent. I wanted to go to American Idol, sing on that stage, and have my kids and my husband in the front row with my mom and my dad. That's what I drew. This woman tells them that I blame my husband because I did not go. Because he destroyed my dreams. Because I had kids. No, woman. Hello. I want my kids there. I don't care if I have kids. I love my kids. It's okay. But it's okay. That's alright. The devil will not get me down. You've got that? Anyway. I went through couples counseling, individual counseling. I went through money financing classes. I went through parenting classes, which were not really helpful because they told us the same shit we already knew. Yes, you do not spank. Okay, put them on timeout. Okay, we know that. Come on. When they're crying, they're hungry, or they need to be wiped or cleaned or whatever. Come on, really? I don't need no freaking parenting class. I had 3 other kids. Now, if I had 1 kid, I would understand I need to go parenting class. Then I went to special ed classes. I don't need that. Maybe my husband, but no, not me. I've had 2 other brothers, all right? 2 brothers that were mentally challenged, okay? They are mentally challenged right now, all right? I know how to deal with them. I know how to talk to them. I don't treat them like babies. I treat them like they are supposed to be treated. Anyway, so I went through all that stuff. I went to the doctor's appointments. I was there for the visitation, okay? Now, everything that she would say, she would always say against me. My person that was the caseworker was supposed to go with you is not with you. They are against you. They are looking. They are documenting every single thing. They're gonna tell everything that you say, you do. It's gonna go against you. Now get this, my visitation, before I went from 1 hour to 2 hours, my baby was always falling asleep on my arm. Always falling asleep. And I really didn't care because he's my son. I'm going to want him to go to sleep on me because I love him. Alright? Now, check this out. When they went to 2 hours, they changed the schedule. Okay? They changed it. And the reason why was because when we would go to sleep, after our visitation, okay? After our visitation, he would take a nap at the foster home. Wake up and start crying. That right there would have told me he wanted to come home because he was not welcome there. He felt that he wasn't welcome there. He felt that he wasn't home. So I love my son, and I still do, no matter what. Went to 2 years, 2010 to 2012. The year I lost my son was September 15th of 2012. The day I went to mediation room, okay? Now, listen very close, y'all. If y'all are going through CPS right now, please have a recording. Have something record. You can record something. Alright? Now, if they tell you turn it off, make it seem like you turned it off. Then, what you should do before they check it, put on your sound recorder. Alright? Let's see if y'all can see it. Sound recorder. Alright? Record everything they say. Never give up your child. Never give up faith. Never give up hope. Okay? Because honestly, the devil is not going to win. But you know what? That day I did not know. And I wanted so much to tell them no when they told me to give up my rights. Because check this out. I was 9 months. And I was going to have my fifth baby. Another C-section. Alright? They said I wasn't able to take care of 5 kids. Because he had special needs. I wouldn't be able to wake up. Hello? I wake up every day at 6 in the morning to get my kids ready. Now, if I have to stay up, I would stay up. It's not like I'm not going to do anything else. They said his schedule is very complicated. No, it's not. Believe me, I know. Anyways, they said that I couldn't take care of 5 kids. How many kids do y'all see? And in good condition, good health, all smiling. Yes, adorable, aren't they? I know. I made them. Y'all want to see my other child? Let me show you my other child. Oh, yes. Just letting y'all know. I did go to America's Got Talent. And I know I did not get done, but here I am. I'm not complaining. I'm not crying. I'm not bitching because I have kids. No. I'm a mother crying out loud. They're my world. I love them with all my heart. Okay? This is my other child that I do not have. I wish I did. There you go. He is right now 7 years old. Okay? He was born February 22nd, 2010. If the foster parents, the adopting parents are watching this right now, please know that his parents still love him. His biological parents still love him. His brother, his older brothers and 2 older sisters love him very much. His younger sisters would love to get to know him right now. The reason why I'm telling you this, because yes, I gave him up, but the reason why CPS said, and they deny this right now in the mediation room, and this is the reason why they tell you not to bring anything to record, because they trick you. They trick you, okay? And they tell you things that nobody's supposed to tell you, like your my stupid, dumb lawyers or court-ordered attorneys. They thought I was retarded, that I went to special ed. Yes, they asked me that. Then they asked me if I had Indian blood, but I told them I might, and I do. I found out that I had 59%. Yes, I have 59% of Indian blood. And if I had known that, what I know now, I would have my son right now. They also thought that I was hoeing around because my common law husband, we weren't married at the time. We're still not married at this time. He is dark. So people think that because my son and him do not look well. Let me show you this. This is our family picture, and as you can see right there, he is darker than my son right here. And no, I was not hoeing around. I have never, and nor will I ever, hoe around. I am faithful to my husband 24/7. I may talk to friends. I may go out with my friend Evelyn, but I do not hoe around. And the times that I break up with him, I'm at my mom's 24/7. You could ask my mom. And when I'm not here with her, or I'm not here at all actually, I'm with my mom. And yes, my mom may ask me, go dance, go have fun, but you know what? I'm just not that kind of woman, especially to go with another guy. But anyways, yes, the court-ordered attorney told me that. I could have reported them, but I did not. So, CPS told me that if I did not give up my rights to my son, that I could walk out of the hospital empty-handed, in those exact words. My husband was weak. He grew weak, and he told me, sign it, because I don't want that to happen. And if we knew this, that we wouldn't have to do that, we wouldn't have. So, just letting y'all know, we were under duress. Okay? We told them that we were not pressured, but we were pressured. They told us it was either all or one. And if I wasn't in labor, and I should have just gone to the court and told them no. I wanted to change my mind. I would have. I honestly would have. But right now it's too late. So the parents, the adopting parents of my son Uriel, I know y'all changed his name, changed his birth date, or I don't know. Okay? I love him from the bottom of my heart. And I'm just letting this, I hope this video goes viral to all my supporters out there, all my supporters. Show this, because CPS is wrong for doing so. And I hope the people that are going through CPS know the stuff and are not stupid to give up their rights to the CPS. CPS has no control and no rights over your kids. Just letting you know, okay? So, this is Roxanne. I hope y'all, love my story, enjoy it, share it. So, that's the true story. The worst day of my life. Okay? So, Roxanne, be my subscriber. Comment down. Alright? Peace. Love y'all.